welcome back to my video. This is Know the Rules. I am Simply Shaquan and I'm here with another video. Go ahead and give that video a thumbs up. Go ahead and leave comments this video, next video, all the other videos, and go ahead and hit that bell so we'll know when you're notified, so you know when I upload personally. And let's just go ahead and get right into the video. So let's just talk about it. Like, you know, I was right.
Okay.
I was right. The Chiefs fucked up. Like, they're trying to say it's because of, you know, Kelsey not being there and all these excuses, when it's only because of the fact of basically that means that you just can't beat these people. That's all it is. Like, y'all trying to keep saying y'all the champs. Like, after I know Kelsey wasn't playing, like, I already knew that they was gonna lose, because like Kelsey is like their man. Like, Kelsey is the only one that I know that can deliver as a tight end. And I said this before. I said this numerous of times before. If you don't have a good tight end, if you don't have a tight end, it's hard. It's hard for everybody in the game. The wide receiver is hard. Running back is hard. It's hard to, you know, keep the game flowing, keep the passes going, because tight ends runs mostly all of the you know, like the short passes other than a running back. So it's just, it gives, you know, too much. It was giving like y'all wasn't going to win. Like, I already knew they wasn't going to win. And Pat Mahomes only threw for 226 yards, 1 interception, and Jared Goff threw for 253. And I'm telling you, Jared Goff, the Montgomery, he's a beast. Like, he is a beast. Like, he was running through Mahomes' defense, like sticking them, like back to back, running through all these long carries, like 15, 20 yards. Like, he was getting it. And for them to say that Kelsey, oh, we didn't play Kelsey, we had a bad day, all this type of stuff, like, stop it. Because at the end of the day, we all know that Kelsey is a good, you know, player, but you can't just rely on. If you don't want to talk about that, because I know they want to throw people under the bus, that's what. But Tony, y'all need to cut him, because he dropped so many passes.
This is exactly what I've been waiting for. This is exactly. I don't mean to sound like Cat Williams.
No. Like, they need to go look for a running back. And right after they lost the game, like 2 or 3 days later, Chris Johnson talking about he going to accept the terms because your team need help, but he's not even a running back. I think he's on the defense. So come on, like, it's not clicking. Like, y'all think that y'all are such a top A team when you lost. Like, get out of here. The Bengals, let's talk about the Bengals and the Browns. What I told you again, this is going to be an ongoing thing. Whoever makes the playoffs will be slim chance. Like, it's up in the air. It's up and down. Because the Bengals and the Browns, Watson dominated. I told y'all, it's them two. It's going to be tough for the division because they're two good teams. Watson had 154. Nick Chubb dominates, 106 yards. Nick Chubb always dominates. Joe Burrow had 82 yards. Yes, it was a low-scoring game, but I knew that the Browns was going to win, and I picked the Browns. And I'm going to keep a lookout on them two teams, like, later on throughout the season, because I just feel like those two teams is going to have the most trouble in and out, wild card or division. That's their type of thing going on. Eagles and Patriots, you already know my team won. My team plays Thursday night. I'm gonna get my prediction for that game coming up. But you know, my team. Yes, my team did not play as good as they should have, But what do you expect when you don't play for the preseason? No starters play for the preseason, and we need to stop doing that. Like, the coaches need to let their teams play a little bit during the preseason. We don't want them to get too hurt, but a couple 4 or 5 snaps every quarter or every other quarter is not going to hurt. Like, what can you get from not? I understand, like, we have like joint practices, stuff like that they play during like summer camp, but still that's not real. You know, preseason doesn't count either, but still. Jalen Hurts had 170 yards. Old dude had Matt Jones had 316, 1 interception. Slay picked them off, of course. Slay doing his thing. The defense did pretty good throughout the game, but I could expect more. I need the defensive, the front 4 or 5 need to, you know, groom the new, like, Jalen Carter, and they need to groom them a little bit more to, you know, blitz, go underneath the ball, because, you know, the veterans, they know that. Brandon Graham, they know that. Fletcher Cox, they know what to do. You know, just go ahead and, you know, Jordan Davis, you know, you got to help your team out. Tell them to go for the bar. Jalen Carter was on that. He got like 1 sack, 2, like, he was just on it. Like, my boy actually did the dang on thing. Maybe the only thing I would say is, I understand it was raining too. We didn't really throw out the ball as much, closer to the second half, but not the first half. We do need more help. We got a lot of running backs, but it's just like they need to feed the boys so they'll know. Swift did okay, but he really didn't play that much because of the, you know, rain, whatever like that. So I don't know, it's in between. Let's just go ahead and talk about this. All the good teams, all the teams that I thought that were going to do really good, actually really did lose. The Seahawks, the Bengals, KC, Bills, and Panthers, they lost. And it wasn't too bad if the Eagles did lose the first game, but still, at least, you know, a good competitors lost. But they always still blaming on the Eagles. Oh, the Eagles, they barely won. Oh, this, oh, that. Mind your business, okay? What about your team? How about that? Bills versus Jets. Allen, 236 yards, 3 interceptions. Zach Wilson, 140, 1 interception. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about this. How did Aaron Rodgers get hurt? Did I tell y'all was that going to happen? Y'all keep saying, oh, Aaron Rodgers, comeback player of the year, comeback player of the year, and he get hurt. Not, he had negative 1.5 yards. That's what it said. Like, come on, like, how y'all expect Aaron Rodgers to win a game if he didn't even play? Come on, bruh. Josh Allen did better, but he just kept throwing pick after pick after pick. And guess what? It's all to the same person. Like, how do you keep throwing pick after pick? You're supposed to be better than this. Like, come on. And that's why I said, people always say, Josh Allen's better than Jalen Hurts. No, he's not. Because he keep throwing picks. Like, and then Zach Wilson, he is an alright player. He did better than Josh Allen. Like, come on, man. Like, what is really going on? Like, literally, what's going on? Because at the end of the day, why are you throwing picks? Get it together, okay? But you all know, I already knew the Bills was going to win because, I really wanted the Bills to win. But I think I did choose the Bills that game. I thought I chose the Jets, but I didn't, because I'm looking back at it right now. Yes, I did choose the Bills to win. And the Bills let me down. Big let me down. But y'all keep saying, oh, comeback player of the year, comeback player of the year. I really thought Geno was going to win. He's the comeback player of the year, but he lost too. He lost to what? The 49ers? Like, come on, let's get it together. I'm going to need them to go back to practice. The Steelers, you're cut. You need to go on the bench. The Steelers and the Giants had no poor points. The Giants got 0.
You're done. You're done.
How is that even possible? But Daniel Jones sucks. So what do people expect? Y'all got Waller. This dude came from the Raiders. He's a good player. He should have went to a different team. He should have went to Kansas City. That's what he should have, instead of the Giants. Like, they suck. They need to go back to practice. Like, literally. So week 2, these are my weekly picks for the game. Eagles versus Vikings, Thursday night at 8:15. I get the W for the Eagles. We already know it's nothing to talk about. It's no competition. The Ravens versus the Bengals. I'm really going to say the Ravens because you know why they are. When they first game with Lamar Jackson is doing really good so far. The Bengals needed to get it together. Jamar Chase, I'm going to need Tay Higgins. I'm going to need y'all to get it together. Because if y'all going to play like this, then you're never going to win a game. Ravens winning. Seahawks versus Lions. Lions showed, you know, that they can do it. Lions showed that they're the underdogs. Awful Lions. Gino, I'm going to need you to work a little bit harder, baby boy. A little bit harder. Colts versus the Texans. Colts, I think they're going to win. Not by, you know, long shot. Probably just by 2. Not even 2 points. Probably like by like a touchdown maybe or a field goal. Bears versus Bucks. I'll say the Bucks is win because Mayfield. I said, why I say Matthew? Mayfield. He plays for them and he did pretty good from what the stats look like. So I would say the Bucks will win, but we're gonna smash y'all on the 25th. The Eagles are. So get ready for that game Monday night. Chiefs versus Jags. Jags smash. Like, we all know the Chiefs about to get their ass beat one more time because I think Kelsey's not playing that game. I think he has a knee injury, so he might be out for 2 more games. 2 more, yeah. He might be back by like week 5, week 6. So Chiefs about to get smashed again. Packers versus Falcons. I would say the Falcons. They did actually pretty good to the Panthers. They did pretty well. Raiders versus Bills. I'll say the Bills will win this one. They will kind of get it together a little bit. Low scoring game, but still they might still win. Chargers versus Titans. The Chargers, I'm sorry, the Chargers, y'all lost against Cheetah and them, but y'all did pretty well. So that is a team I'm going to be looking out for during closer to the playoffs. Just, you know, to see wild card or division. That would be a good matchup. We got 49ers versus Rams. The Rams did pretty good last week. I'm going with the 49ers, of course. Their defense is just way better than the Rams. Like, they're not going to really hold up much. Giants versus the Cardinals. Like, the Giants, y'all suck a lot. But, I mean, you can at least get this game. Like, this is an easy win for y'all. The Cardinals don't got no quarterback. Kyle Murray out. Y'all need to do what you got to do. Get it together. Jets versus Cowboys. I'm taking the Jets. Sorry, Cowboys. The Jets is a way better team than you guys. They got Sauce Gardner. Like, they're going to be picking Dak off. Literally. Pick. Yeah. Pick 6. Like, the whole game. So, let's get into it. Commanders versus Broncos. I'll say the Commanders. Broncos and... Dolphins versus the Patriots. Definitely the Dolphins. Cheetah's going to do really good. Cheetah been catching them balls lately. Tua, I don't know if the concussion is working for Tua. I don't know. Every time after a concussion, they be throwing all them yards. Like, he has that arm. I'm telling you, every time. I've been thinking, like, what did that concussion do to you? Did the concussion make you better? Because, I don't know, it's just something about the concussion. He's doing pretty well. So he doesn't need to keep it up. Saints versus the Panthers. I'll say the Saints. And the Browns versus the Steelers. Definitely the Browns. Browns is about to go smash them because Steelers, they need to go back to practice. They need to practice some more. Go back to training camp. Go back to summer camp. Because they stink. They suck really bad. So this is my video. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. Comment down below what teams do you think that's going to win this week. And I'll see you guys in my next video.